one, it's Retroaction, that's another Transformers review. This is the Transformers Marvel UK Comics collection. I'm actually going to be continuing with the Definitive G1 collection soon, with the next volume, which is not in fact Wanted Gal from Dead or Alive, I believe I said it was. It is in fact The Harder They Die. Anyway, I'll be doing that tonight. As for now, we're looking at my Marvel UK Comics collection. So, here we have the Dinobot Hunt is on. Now, these are all the comics I do own. I do actually own another issue 147, which I got before all these other ones here. And it's in better condition, but that's upstairs. And I also have reprints of the American stories, the Transformers Classics, Volume 2, I believe it is, with Megatron on the front. And All Fall Down and The Best of Grimlock, that sort of thing. And of course the Definitive G1 collection. But these are the Marvel UK comics. So we're starting here with, unfortunately, there are lots of gaps in this collection as I'm slowly building it up. But this is number 47, dated the 8th of February 1986. This is the Dinobot Hunt is on. This is part 1 of the Dinobot Hunt. We've got a great cover there. The Transformers, Marvel, Optimus Prime shooting. Got the old transformation page before they changed it. Well, before we got the one we're used to. And basically, this is the Dinobot Hunt story. This is part 1. And I'll talk about Secret Wars 2 and more. You can see we've got Transformers along the side. He's fast, powerful and strong, and what's worse for the Autobots, he's in exactly the right element to suit his abilities. So, we got obviously an army base. The army's on the run. The army's hunting down this Dinobot. We've got Dinobot Hunt part 1. And it is Snarl. Snarl is on the loose in this army base. The army's appears to be in the Nevada desert. Right, okay. So, yeah, and of course the Autobots are after Snarl as well. Turn these pages. You can see that I've just Prime there talking to Buster. The Dinobots. He's just sent some Autobots after Snarl. And then it's got the rest of the story there. Quite cool. We've got sound waves. So it's the phone going on. Sound waves there. Let's keep going. Bloody hell, these pages are pain. For God's sake. Sorry about this, everyone. Come on. There we go. And we've got the rest of the story there. And the backup strip is Iron Man. We're classifying next week, which doesn't have anything as good as they would do the next week section. It's not even like a box saying next week or anything, it's just a bit plus at the bottom. But at the top of this page, yeah, it's not as good as that part. That's what they would do, and there we go. And we've got an advert here for Frost, Ramjet and Starscream and Dirge. I don't know why Starscream's on it, and then we've got the Coneheads. There you go, really cool artwork. Look at that, Transformers, Robots in Disguise. They're in the shops now. There you go, so that's that one. That's part 1 of Dinobot Hunt. Now I've got issue 48, dated the 15th of February 1986, and this is the latest one. And of course, the Autobots are now after Sludge. Still got the old transformation page, and now they're going to go after Sludge. Like so. Got an advertisement there. The Secret Wars 2. Let's see what's going on here. So, and I believe the Decepticons are now after the Dinobots as well, because they've heard all about the Dinobot Hunt from the Autobots. So, again, if we can split these pages. Yep, there we go. Soundwave survived. The Dinobot is ours. The Autobots are defeated. Victory belongs to the Decepticons. The Decepticon Who's Who, which is quite a cool one. Oh, this one's falling apart, unfortunately. It has fell apart. It's not good, is it? There we go, we've got the Decepticon Who's Who there. We've got Shockwave, Soundwave, Megatron, Frenzy, Rumble, Ravage, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, Starscream, Skywalk, Thundercracker, Scavenger, Mixmaster, Longhorn, Scrapper, Hook, and Bone Crusher. Tells you what they are and their function and all the rest of it. We've got Soundwaves, Iron and the next issue. And we've got a really cool advertisement for the Dinobots. Great artwork on the front there. Interestingly, Sweeps are not available in the obviously Sweep was not available in the UK, so of course he's been left out. We've got Marvel, 8th of May 1986, The Return of Megatron. So this is the next issue. Well, I haven't. Still got that weird transformation page, and we're now back to the US strip. Not so good story. We've got I believe his name is Joey Slick, and he's got Megatron as gun mode there. And he's transformed, and he's remembering what's happened to him. And there we have it. So he's just going around causing mayhem by the looks of it. And that's about it. And now he's been stopped by the cops. Anyway, so there we go. We've got Soundwaves there. Oh, we've got another advert for the Dinobots, which appears to be the exact same as the one on the back of the last issue. The colour's different, look at that. There we go, very interesting. The colour must be faded on the other one. There we go, the battle goes on. That's very cool. And now we've got whatever this is on the back. And Zoids on the back, that's quite cool. And we have 3 gifts, so go. We've got advertisement, we've got upcoming is the Panini sticker album, which is also quite famous now. Very cool. Unfortunately, as you can see, the next issue has 3 Panini stickers inside, but it doesn't, so that's a bit of a pain. There we go, Transformers, 22nd of March 1986, 30p this one. What the other one's at? Oh, they're already at 30p, but it's put right at this point. We've got a cool cover there with grapple, hoist, skids, smoke screen, and tracks. Fortunately, I have checked this, it does not come with any Panini stickers. They've been rolled out, which I have reprinted in one of my graphic novels. This is talking about the Auto brand and how Jetfire becomes an Autobot. Yep. I don't know if that's this part, but it's obviously been split into 4 parts, so whatever the US strip is split into. The UK readers, we've got the human, the Autobot Who's Who even. Where's the, no, so it's going to be continuing the next issue, which it won't be because I don't have the next issue. We have Soundwaves again, we've got the Stock Exchange, Wanted, Grimlock and Ravage, Swap Inferno and Power Glide. Not too sure about that one. So nice artwork there, they're using the box art. This guy's using the Inferno. All about Who's Who, got Jazz, Optimus Prime, Prowl, Jetfire, Mirage, Ratchet, Ironhide, Wheeljack, Grapple, Hoist, Grimlock, Slag, Sludge and Snap. And we've got Robotics, which is a Hasbro toy line, which is quite cool. Seeing that in the back here. That might have been what was in the last issue as well. Let's try to see what's going on. And up back here we've got a pretty good advert for the Autobot cars. And let's see if we can get to the next issue. Real pen, sorry about this. Oh, you got it. There you go. The next issue looks like we got Menasaur. There we have it. Yeah, it looks like we've got the Stuntcons next issue. That's pretty cool. Meet the mighty Menasaur. And we've got a great advert for Grapple, the mini Autobots from 1975, and Jazz alongside some of the new Autobot cars. With a great artwork there, using the box art and everything. Fantastic. Now we've got this one, unfortunately, Stage Fight again, the 8-page special teams preview inside. This one's now 29th of March, 85. I think that's an error. Oh, this one's come apart as well. Transformation there, Robot War 3, which is a synopsis of what's going on. I can't think of the word, but you know, the story so far, basically. good picture of Optimus Prime there. Transformers and there we go. Dinobot Who's Who Part 2. Didn't know where the Decepticon Who's Who Part 2 was, but anyway. It's basically just telling you about the story so far. Nice up like that, pretty cool. And now this is talking about Buster Rookie having nightmares of giant Autobots, which of course are the special teams, the combiners. 8-page special teams preview for the inside. Oh, this might be the preview right there. Looks like it. Oh, got a pretty good advert for the special teams, check that out. And we have Second Generation, Part 1, awesome. Which introduces the special teams. So we've got the Aerobots, Protectobots, Combaticons and Stunticons. Didn't even realise they were in there. That is awesome, fantastic. The Combaticons are my favourite. Notice the colour of the board's different, and Blastoff looks completely different as well. Very cool, check that out. We've got Bruticus and Menacor talking to each other while Defensor and Superior attack. There we go, Second Generation Part 1. Very cool Transformers over at the top there, it's always nice to see. Got Shockwave and Buster. It's a great storyline. Let's see if we can get to the next page. It's written by Simon Furman again. Let's talk about these giant Autobots. There we go. Superion's come in. But Menacor has come to take out Superion. And the Combaticons fought on Bruticus. And now we've got Soundwave and Megatron talking. And this is all just a dream, it appears. That's pretty cool. So we're back in the arc there. Now, continue on. Let's see. We've got Soundwave. Look at the cream is now the backup strip. And we've got Transformers 55. No, this one's definitely falling apart. And we've got Zoids getting back. That's quite cool. Now we come to the new leaders, which is the one if you've seen my Titan 6 video, Part 1, the Definitive General Collection Part 1. For Volume 6, Titan 6, you would have seen this. Free poster inside, 20th September 1986. This is issue number 79. We've got Galvatron and Ultra Magnus on the front there. Very cool. This one does actually have the proper transformation page, which is nice. So we've got all the upcoming stuff there. Titan 6, got Cyclonus and Scourge. No need to go into the storyline on this one because we've already focused. No need to go on the storyline. Go into the storyline on this one because we've already done a video on this. Of course, Optimus Prime and Jazz, Optimus Prime, Prowl, and Ratchet disappeared. Cyclones and Scourge and Galvatron arrive. We've got another advert for the we've got an advert for Transformers and Thundercats and Angry. And here is the free poster. Finally, one of the free included things are actually in there. There we go. Transformers, Ultra Magnus. Very nice. Looks like half it's missing because we've only got the first half of the Transformers logo. Interestingly, it says 1986 Hasbro Industries in it. I thought they'd changed the name of 1985 back to Hasbro. There we go. Yep, so that's cool to see that in there. Finally, one of the free gifts are inside. We've got Grimburn, Baggett behind. And the new leaders got Galvatron and Ultra Magnus on the back, but we do also have the classic next week part, which would be a mainstay. Let's try and see if I can find it. Which I didn't show in my Titan 6 video. There we go, next week it's construction time again. Transformers 80, a blueprint for all that's good in cards. Add that to reserve your copy. Right, so now we're here. 25th of April 1987, it's now up to 32p. Would have been this issue or maybe just before. Under attack from the Ark. We've got Mega Supreme attacking Blaster there. Or actually the Ark's attacking Mega Supreme Blaster. We saw a nice knocked out back there. That's quite cool. So that's an interesting cover, that's quite nice. Got another image at the top there. Yeah. Got Funeral for a Friend, and Coming of the Inhumanoids. We've got the Inhumanoids in this one, but we're back to the US strip, and basically the Ark is attacking Autobots. There we have it. But we didn't have a cool advertisement for Battle Beast coming up. Let's see. Oh, we've got the character as well. Fantastic, great. It's a bit rubbish. Green Rams, Mechanics a rubbish character. There we go. Battle Beast, which I do have a few of these. There we go. So we've got an advert for that. That's awesome. And we have the Inhumanoids, which didn't last very long because of its dark thing. And in the end, Marvel Sunday Productions was just told to do whatever they want with it. There we go. We've got Tendril there attacking the Earth core. And we got next week the Dinobots are back, and the Boys of Hunt Transformers 111. Dig in. Very cool. We now have number 143 with Blast off the top on the cover there, and the logo has changed yet again. Now 32p. Still, transformation page. Video of winners. Looks like we've got Unicron there. And we've got the Transformers A to Z, and we've got Space Hikers. Just got Grimlock as leader of the Autobots, and we've got Skylink. It's quite an interesting one. I believe this is the US strip. For some reason, the Autobots have got Blaster. We've got Blaster there as well. Blaster and Blaster. It's quite funny. And that's that. Green Grams again. We're right to Marvel. And we have our first, we've got an advert for Action Force, the Sky Striker, and we've got our first A to Z with First Aid of Friends. That's quite cool. And we do have a few more of these to come up. And we've got the Headmasters as the backup strip. So that's cool, it's all Transformers, all the way. Headmasters, Brothers and Other Part 2. So we've got Scorponok and the Telepons showing up there. And Spike, I believe it's Spike, isn't it? Looks like Spike, because he's in the same colours as Fortress Maximus as Headmaster. And there we go, next Targetmasters. And then we've got Transformers 144. Which we have here, right here. Oh, how about that? It's an order now. So we've got 9th of December 1987, 32p, 144. So this is the next issue. So we're going to see the continuation of the story. We've got the advertisement for the annual. No A to Z this time, but we've got Space Lakers Part 2 with Galvatron bit at the end there. We've got Grimlock. Still the leader of the Autobots with his crown, which didn't actually appear in the masterpiece of it was. Toy down. We do have a toy now that has that crown, which is quite funny. We've got Skylink's back again. Into the Ark, everyone. There's the Ark there. Looks totally different to in the cartoon. There we go. It's quite cool. Skylink's has got company, obviously. Skylink's has just been attacked by Grimlock, it seems. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Yeah. And Stargate. I believe it looks like there's some sort of power struggle within the Autobots. It seems. I know only one way to guarantee their safety. Let Skylinks and the humans go. Good luck. And surrender. There we go. Headmaster. I've got an advert for Headmasters there, which is quite cool. Got Weird Wolf there, which is quite nice. Then Grams again. Brothers and Other Part 2. And now we have the Targetmasters. We've got the Telepons there, taking out some Autobots. Well, I don't know if they are, really, but here we have the Targetmasters coming in. Sheer shot is a totally different colour there. That's interesting. Got an explosion happening. Got misfire, Scourge, trigger happening. This just looks like how it did in the cartoon. Lord Zarek meets the Decepticons and gives them their Targetmaster weapons. And there we have it. The battle begins. Next, Earthbound. Now, I can separate this yet again. Oh, come on. And we have Transformers 147, 145, and reserve your copy now. So now we have the Christmas issue. And Stars comes out saying, so what? The video is on to be one side, 145, 26th of December 1987. And we got the Christmas style Transformers logo there, which is quite cool. There we go. We've got story there, we've got Stargazer, which is Starscream on Christmas. Talking to a human, doing something. Let's keep seeing what's happening there. He's come across some Autobots. It's quite funny. We've got Action Force there. Oops, that didn't sound good, did it? What happened there? We just ripped it there. Oops. No, actually going. No, it is Streetwise. That's outdone them. Streetwise is. I can't outgun them, but in this mode, I can outmaneuver them. So Streetwise and Starscream are facing off in the snow. And we've got this human van there. This van. He's somehow got involved. And he's saying Merry Christmas. There we go. And then we've got Transformers USB1, that's quite cool. Guess the spot difference, and send it in. There we go. Send in the form. We've got Green Rams with the Santa hat, Grimlock, that's quite cool. The Santa hat and Grimlock, that's nice. Headmasters, Brothers in Armor Part 4. Now we have the Autobot Headmasters. We have Fortress Maximus, Hardhead, Highbrow, Brainstorm, and Chrome Dome. And we've got a cool, that's quite cool really when they're doing that. The Headmaster gimmick being shown there. And there we have it. We've got a battle between the Autobot and Decepticons. Or Nebulos. Lord's out and talking to this woman there or something. It looks like, and Scorponok has entered the fray, which is quite cool. And we've got Fortress Maximus trying to stop him. There he is. We could beat them if we stay and fight Autobots, but this city wouldn't survive the battle. What do you suggest, Fortress Maximus? That we asked the Decepticons to excuse us. They're trying to save the city, but the city's been destroyed. And so they've left now a war-torn planet of Nebulos. It says it. The courageous people try to rebuild their shattered world, and a tormented woman tries to rebuild her shattered world. So there's the Decepticons, of course, chaos once again, and shattered another planet. Well, destroy another planet, and there we have it. An epic new year, and this is building up to the Legacy of Unicron. In 7 days' time, we blast into the new year with the first episode of the biggest, most shocking Transformers story we've ever presented. It may be January 1st, 1988 for the rest of you, but here on Transformers, it'll be New Year's Day, 2008. Yeah, but it's Back to the Future next issue, as we pick up the strands of storyline left during dangling up to issue 133, 134's Headhunt. Right, there you go. We can't say any more without giving the whole game away, so make sure you're here in 1 week's time. You won't regret it. There we go. The epic new year is about to begin. Here we are, 2nd of January 1988. With Jeff's Head attacking Cyclonus. And this is now starting one of the great epics. He's back. We've got another A to Z. And see, we've got Autobot, we've got Cyclones and Scourge attacking Unicron. They've come across Dev's Head. And they're having quite a nasty fight. And missiles have been flown everywhere and everything like that. Missiles have been fired off. We've got this junkie on here, which has entered the battle. Oh. And we've got Death's Head there taking out. And we've got the Ark that's just landed. Well, Autobot ship's just landed, and we have Reptar and one of us flying. And something's going on in Junkion. Oh, the HSF there. There we go. So that's it. Down my over and for the puppets. There was child's play just near their minds at the moment they attacked. No, no, I resist you. A laudable effort, bounty hunter, but against my mental powers quite futile. Don't resist, you are but one of the beneficiaries of. Here we go. The Legacy of Unicron. Unicron has taken over the planet Junkion. There we go. The Legacy of Unicron is starting up, which is a fantastic, one of my favourite storylines. Gears and then grapple there, quite a good A to Z, don't it? And then who knows has been replaced. There we go. Headhunters and Headmasters. Quite a good advert for them there. Again, some writing out there, unfortunately. But we do have the next week, which is going to kick off the Legacy of Unicron. First a shock, now the shockwave. A shock to the system. There we are. So we're continuing off with the Legacy of Unicron. We've got Death's Head against Shockwave with Unicron in the background. This is one of my favourite colours. This is fantastic. 9th of January 1988. With Galvatron in the front there. And now we are here with the Legacy of Unicron, Part 1. Or Part 2 even. Alright. We've got Shockwave in his Decepticon base. And Scourges and Cyclones have been deactivated and given to him by Death's Head. But they end up having a battle. And Death's Head completely destroys Shockwave. I don't know if it's happening yet actually. Hold on. So they're having a nasty fight there. Shockwave fighting Death's Head. And now, 30 seconds ago, the planet of junk now. Do not resist me, their mind's your mind, belong to Unicron. So Unicron has taken over the planet junk. Planet junk, and we've got Death's Head again, fighting Shockwave in the Decepticon base. And Death's Head gives them a fatal blow and Shockwave is destroyed. So that's the end of Shockwave for now. And now we've got Soundwave coming up, who's hailing Cyclones and Scourges, the new leaders of the Decepticons. And here we've got excellent, under Cyclones and Scourges command, the Decepticons will now instigate an all-out suicidal attack on the Autobots. Few will survive, and then when I am complete, those survivors, Cybertron itself and the accursed creation matrix will perish at the hands of Unicron. Right, Total War is next. Unicron is ready to begin to launch his master plan, which is fantastic. Even though he's just a head now, he's still very powerful. And then there we have it, the war to end all wars. However, unfortunately, I don't have the rest of the Legacy of Unicron, and we now come to the 1989 era with 213 Transformers and Visionaries. Returns on the menu, Megatron, the Homecoming, and Visionaries, the Origin. So we've skipped ahead to the free story format that they started to implement. And here we have the new transformation page with the new style. As previously mentioned above, there are 3 stories for you this week, and that's not a one-off either. That's the way it'll be from now on. We spoil what we really do. Each and every week you'll get 2 Transform stories plus a Visionaries backup strip. There we go. So we've got the Cannibals back again. Well, actually, I think this is the introduction of the Cannibals. The Cannibals are Powermaster Prime. Now we have Dread Tidings, we've got Dreadwind doing the letters, and we have the Fall and Rise of the Decepticon Empire. So Megatron has returned to Cybertron. This is another great story. It's also the last one that won't be in black and white for the UK strip. This is another UK story, so we've got Megatron there in Cybertron in the present day, and he is now going to the Decepticon capital. Indeed, current ravage are quite a quest to recruit new warriors must wait. If the Decepticon warfare has faltered, then I will have to take control. So we got some Decepticons stopping Megatron, and now the Decepticon Empire has become complacent. As you can see, we've got the new leaders, the ruling triumvirate of Legionus, Optus, and Caesar. And they are just throwing Decepticons in their arena. But now Megatron crashes through. Your existence sullies the badge you wear. My friends, we have a living legend amongst us. Please show your appreciation for our cause's most celebrated loony. Next is the challenge. They have now challenged Megatron to a battle. And there we go, Transformers and the agent. Now we've got Mirage and Mixmaster with the A to Z. And we now have Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light. And we have part 1. That's very cool. We've got the end there, we've got Merklin, the Darkling Lords. Actually, Darkling Lords don't seem to be appearing yet. We've also got an advertisement for Doctor Who at the back. Let's just see. Where's the next week part? We've only got Merklin now. Come on, where is it? And there we have it. Next is beginning, and we just got next week 2 images now because the comic is starting to fall in sales. This is where the decline starts, unfortunately. We've got Transformers Visionaries, and the Cannibals are hungry, plus Megatron versus Quake. Of course, Visionaries had already failed at this point. The Twilight cartoon have both been cancelled. The hologram gimmick did not take off, so it's been made, and the comic underperformed, so it's now, as the UK would normally do, Marvel UK would normally do, they put the less successful comic, merge it into the more successful comic. So there we have it, see the light, and there's basically just a quick summary of what is going on. The Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light. We've got the Mechanibals Part 2. I love this picture of Megatron here. This looks a bit like a Visionaries vehicle, to be honest with you, the colour scheme moving. Looks a bit like the Sky Corp. Anyway, so we've got Power Master Prime and the Pretenders. Great, fantastic. And we've got Darkwind and Dreadwind. Darkwind and Dreadwind. And now we've got the Fallen Lives of the Decepticon Empire, Part 2. So they've challenged Megatron, and he has successfully taken out everyone. And now he's saying, we are born to conquer, to become masters of all we survey, and more. Join me, Decepticons. Help me restore our pride, our spirit. Fools, if you won't do our bidding, we'll kill Megatron ourselves. So there's Caesar there, I believe it is. And now we've got the Triggercons, and they just destroyed the Triumvirate. And now Megatron is back in control. The power is his again. Before he was rash, prey to its fatal allure. This time he will control the power, patiently building it towards his ultimate destiny. Yeah, it's just like before, isn't it? No, it's not like before. It's Megatron, ruler of the universe. This time I'm going to do it right. And next we are race with the devil. Good times again, Doctor Who. Visionaries, the beginning. It's quite a cool spread there. And this is not talking about the origins of Darkling Lords and the Spectral Knights. And there they are. We've got Darkstorm there, and Riollet, or Riollet as the cartoon likes to call it. And there's the next week bit, which is just going to be another 2 images, unfortunately. And then the decline really starts from next issue, as we were saying. And then we've got Battle of the Visionaries, and next week another 2 images. But an advert for the Transformers Pretenders. Interesting enough, they're showing possibly the weakest one, Landmine there. And now we have Transformers Visionaries. Quite cool cover for it, quite a big cover there. This is issue 215. Got the transformation page, made a force review. Yeah, there we go. Cannibals Part 2. No, Part 3 even, because we've already had them the last 2 issues. The Cannibals are quite cool. Skylink seems to be in there as well. I'm just seeing everything. They perhaps be double cross. Got another A to Z with Motormaster and Octane there, quite cool. Another advert for Action Force, more videos. And now, unfortunately, we are here with Race with the Devil, and, well, not that. The unfortunate part is, as you can see, the comic is now going to be black and white for the remaining original UK strips. This is, unfortunately, where the comic was heading. Right, so we've got Transformers Race with the Devil, 1989, got the Ark, got Dark, we've got Dreadwing chasing the Ark there. And we've got, I can't remember their names, but the High Test and got the Fossil there, piloting it. And we've got the Trigger Bots. And now they're going to Earth. Next, the Devil's here. Right, so there we go, Transformers and the new values now. Right, and we continue off with the Visionaries. continue with Visionaries. It's the backup script, which is cool. Visionaries and Inhumans are great. Okay. And both short-lived. No, the end part 3. Got Gladry there, which makes an appearance. And then we've got next week again, an Action Force. Now we've got the continuation of the 3 stories. 6th of May 1989, picture of Powermaster Prime there. Transformers and Visionaries, staring death in the face. Quite literally, that's what the comic, quite literally was the comic at this point. And there we go, transformation, got a cool picture of Dreadwing there. And the Cannibals part 4, still a bit tiring the story unfortunately. Got Cloudburst now coming in and landmine, and they're on this alien planet. Yeah, that's it. That's it for them. Dread Tidings, Transformers, news agent is in the news agents now. We have Race to the Devil Part 2, still black and white unfortunately, and it isn't going to get much better from here. This storyline's good, but the black and white will never be resolved. And we have this pretty cool comic. We've got the classic covers calendar, June 1989 with Death's Head Date. That's pretty cool. In fact, they did mention this. Yes, it's that time again. You'll find the latest in the series of classic covers calendars on pages 12 and 13. And Death's Head is back, so that's pretty cool. There we go. Transformers classic covers calendar. That's a nice front. That's a nice thing they've thrown in there. Pretty cool. So we're still trying to keep the comic alive, but Transformers' popularity was dwindling at this point. Anyway, the Triggercons again on Earth, and they're trying to investigate what is going on. And they have now found the dead body of Starscream. We came here to find the body of Starscream, the dead body of Starscream. So Scream and Scream, classifying, there we go. Just obviously Starscream is now a zombie. Just a living corpse after the events that he's already been through at this point. We've got Visionaries, the end part 4, we've got Arzon there. A bit like in the cartoon. He's flying, yep. Very much like the cartoon. And we've got Mortred there. And they're facing this gargoyle, which is quite interesting. We've got Recon, which makes an appearance, that's quite cool. And now I've just got the next week again. Yep, and Visionaries is the backup strip, it is a plus. And the only pluses at this point. Oh, come on. I've got it. And next week we've just got the dead body of Starscream and more Cannibals. And another advert for the Pretenders. They're really trying to get them advertised. And we've got probably one of the worst covers. You did this, but you're dead. Yeah, enough said about that. This is now issue 217. We now have a copyright stamp, 1988, 1989 Hasbro Inc. Interesting, I don't know if that was on the end in the other previous issues. Stop press. And we go. And they're bringing back old artists. There we go, transformation page. The Cannibals, part 4. Oh, actually, this isn't the Cannibals part 4, this is another thing now. Recipe for Disaster. Oh, yeah, we've got the Planet Phoenix and the Cannibals are continuing their rampage, obviously. Still annoying the Pretenders. And the Pretenders are now, well, it looks like they've just been cracked. There we go, Dread Tidings again. Doctor Who. And now we've got Race for the Devil. The Mountains of Peru, May 1st, 1989. This is Starscream. Though not the scheming traitorous Decepticon warrior we once knew, he's still powerful and demented, a danger to Autobot and Decepticon alike. In fact, the main difference between this Starscream and the Starscream of old is that this Starscream is dead. So there we go, we've got the Triggerbots now trying to find a way to fight this dead Starscream. And he's firing there. Meanwhile, we've got High Test and Throttle, which for some reason want to bring Starscream in to someone that they've been hired by to do it. You know, they've been hired by someone to take Starscream in. And we've got Transformers and the news agent now with Scorpion there. It's quite cool. For some reason his, yeah, some of his horns are yellow. There we go. Now we've got Visionaries again. If I can get this open. Still black and white, unfortunately. Visionaries, the end part 5. The gargoyle is being attacked. We've got Verolina there, and Gladly in the sea, and that's about it. Or in this water anyway. They're trying to fight their way through the shrine, I believe, just like in episode 1, Danger Magic Begins. There we have it. It did leave behind several fine weapons, I must admit. Perfect for my collection. Next, the final test. We've got the Darkling Lord and Spectral Knight over there. And next week, of that. So here we go. Dogfight Skylinks incoming. Transformers Visionaries, 20th of May 1989. Now 38p. Oh, hang on a minute, it went up before then. Oh, so they've raised the price, but they've taken away the coloured strip. Yeah, looks like with Four Rise of the Second Empire, 213, the price has gone up. So just as they cut the coloured UK strips, the price is rising. There we go, Transformers, love this logo, 1989 logo, looks great. Great cover here with Dogfight and Skylinks. Visionaries continues, which was awesome, inside. There we go. Almost there, with the end of the Visionary story looming on the horizon, it's time to tell you about the return of Action Force. Okay, rest of the disaster part 2, yeah, Visionary's about to end, unfortunately. And we've got Dreadwing there, with Fossil High Test again. And then now on this planet, with female warriors. Then we've got the Pretenders that have followed them there. That's helpful. Got another advert there. And we've got Race for the Devil, part 4. And the Autobots, the Trigger bots are still having trouble trying to take down Starscream. Still black and white again. There we have it. We've got Dread Tidings out. Not the comics, what does it say actually? Why all the doom and gloom? You did a good job here today. Be content with that and deal with the future when it happens. Oh, hang on, it looks like the storyline has just been resolved. I've remembered that wrong. Let's go back then. Oh yes, Starscream has just been taken out there, it seems. Wait, listen to me. You're wrong, Dreadwing. It won. It hesitated and lost everything. Come on, Darkwing, load up and we'll be off. You're wrong, Dreadwing. It won. No, so Dreadwing. Looks like Dreadwind and Darkwing have just taken Starscream away. I am Underbase, but I am also Starscream. I want peace. I also want your death. Death to Autobots and all the all the Decepticons. I am Starscream. I am. Yep, so either way that's been resolved. I believe Darkwing and Dreadwing have taken him away actually. No, you killed it. It was weak Autobot like you. Okay, I've just killed Starscream. There we go. Because now, of course, he's from the Underbase saga. He was destroyed by consuming the Underbase in the US strip. And then we have next, which is Survivors, which is a good story. Miscode Dread Tidings out, and Marvel's a advert there. For reserving Transformers. The end, part 6, got Merklin, Darkstorm, Sindar having a battle with Cryotech. And it looks like they're just about to gain the power. The next, Survivors. Transformers Pretenders, and now on to the last issue that I have. This is it, issue 219, 38p. Bit of writing at the top there. Never in your wildest dreams, we've got Skids. And now we're going to find out what's happened to him after all these years, all these issues. This is it, folks, the end of the Visionaries. Survivors, as promised, if you turn to page 10, you'll find the start of a brand new Transformers mini-epic from the overflowing pen of Sonnenfeld. Features a character a lot of you will recognise. I've been missing for some time now. Skip, yes, he's finally back. Yes, he's finally escaped from Limbo. But price, read on. There we go. Got a recipe for disaster part 2. Got a Queen there. Got the girl in this first one. The Autobot Pretenders have encountered these women on a planet ruled by women. And now they've just done their loyalty. And now it turns out that Cloudburst has revealed himself. We've got Micromasters. Got an advert for Micromasters there, very cool. Micromaster Transformers are here. Microsize is the power to start. So Micromasters are starting to come in. And we've got Survivors. So we've got Skids here. One just returned from the dimension. The hidden nuclear power plant, California 1989. And he's come across these monsters. Just quite cool. a scorpion there. We are one squids inseparable unit. You gave us life existence. So it looks like he has brought back monsters with him from the limbo dimension. And that will be continued afterwards. But we have Carnivac and Springer drawn then. Easy boss, sorry. Watch it come out its mouth. There we have it. Yep. It's us, Carnivac and Consider. Come on, Springer, what's up? It's only a short while ago we were fighting side by side. Which is referencing Time Wars. Yep, now we have the Decepticon Mayhem Attack Squad, I believe, coming in. Well, it's Consider and Carnivac and Springer. At the end, part 7. This is the end of Visionaries. Unfortunately, I don't believe it was ever completed, which is a shame. Cartoon didn't last long enough at all. And there we have it. Or destroy it all. One final word, brave knights. With the powers you now possess, you can either rebuild this wondrous world or destroy it all. The fate of prisoners is in your hands. The end, the beginning. And then we have the next edition. And that is it for the Transformers Mario game. It's been a retroaction, pretty cool. Still black and white, fortunately. We'd love to get more. Survivors is a great strip. I do have it collected and put the Defensive G1 collection. Alright, that's it. See you next time.